tired, you will get weary and exhausted, and you will be the one to be down, to be knocked down. You're always like beating and always in the air. And we know that this faith is a battle. If you will not be knocked down, if you cannot knock down Satan, you will be the one to be knocked down. Kaya pili ka. You need to choose who you want to win, you or your enemy. And that is also true in the faith. So, goal is very important in our service to God. We need to set, but we need to know some rules in setting goals. First, we need to analyze what is the most important, or I could not say, though in my note it's like priority, but though we might have priorities which are not right and not according to the faith. What if your priority is to be famous and be successful in the world to the extent that you will be compromising your faith? That is not right, like setting of goals. For example, you aim to be a successful professional to the extent that sometimes you are no longer attending services. You were formerly an officer of the youth, but now you are being visited by the pastor or some of the young watchers. You were formerly an elder, but now you are the one being prayed over and the pastor is crying for you. Oh, because you have a goal also, but not the right goal. You might be having the goal which is worldly or earthly. So we need to analyze what is the best priority in setting a goal. Will I continue and aim the best in my studies, in my work, or in my service to God? What we are talking about here, brethren, that Apostle Paul was talking about is goal in service to God. Yung goal natin sa pananampalataya. I know you have ambitions, I know you have goals, but what we are talking about here is our goals in our service to God. So we need to analyze that faith must be our first priority. I have mentioned this yesterday according to the words of Apostle Paul, to analyze which is the best and what must be our first priority in this life. We must always think, brethren, we do not say in the church that young people must not go to school anymore. No. The apostle wants you must be on top in your school. In your job, you must always be the head and not the tail. According to Apostle Paul, he wants that like champion athletes come from the church. But first of all, our first priority must be our faith. Because according to Apostle Paul, analyzing the truth, as what Apostle Paul declares in 2 Corinthians 4, let's read once again this verse. 2 Corinthians chapter 4, verse 16. So before you set a goal, analyze the truth of the words of God. In 4 verse 16, therefore we do not lose heart, though outwardly we are wasting away, yet inwardly you are being renewed day by day. For our light and momentary troubles are achieving for us an eternal glory that far outweighs them all. Whatever goals and ambition, according to Paul, our eternal glory far outweighs them all. So we fix our eyes, not that is fixing our eyes means to focus. Isn't it that if you are on the camera, you are not taking pictures and okay, 1, 2, 3. No, your eyes are fixed on, is it the lens that we are fixing our eyes on the lens? Lens ba yan? Okay. According to Apostle Paul, we fix our eyes not on what is seen, but on what is unseen. For what is seen is temporary, but what is unseen is eternal. So, according to Paul, we fix our eyes. So, this must be our goal. Focusing our hearts and minds on things that are unseen. not on sin things, because sin things always remember. We read yesterday Proverbs 23:45. Do not wear yourself out on getting rich or being eager of money. People are eager, just eager, not yet rich, fell into different kinds of temptation. Yung nagnanasa pa lang yumaman, di pa naman mayaman, nahulog na sa iba't ibang silo ng kaaway. They are eager. Hope if they could attain their goal in having more money. Isipin mong di ka pa yumayaman, nahulog ka na sa... Look at some of our brethren, just eager, desiring, having this goal to have more money. They were not rich, but they are no longer